Before we get into today's video, I just want to say thank you so much for support on yesterday's video. It's gotten amazing support over the last 24 hours with 500 plus views and over 10 plus subscribers gained. Honestly, that is insane for me, having this channel just started over just a week old. But basically today's video is a follow-up video to that video. Basically I will leave the description in I will leave the link for the folder download. If you haven't watched the first video, I highly recommend you do that, because this is going to cover the second part of the contents in this folder. However, if you don't want to, you can always just follow along with this video. Basically, this is one of the best ways to increase your FPS. For me, this pack has been phenomenal. My FPS increases have been insane. However, in the comments below, I am just going to leave one suggestion if you do find that there was one problem with it, which has been enlightened to me by someone who commented in the previous video. So I'm going to leave that down below in the description, so I highly recommend you just quickly give that a read if you are having a problem. But anyway, let's get into today's video. Right, so continuing off with this bad boy right here, you want to open this again. And basically we're going to go into optimization, then you're going to go into GPU settings, and what you're going to do here, obviously you're going to choose NVIDIA or AMD depending on what card you have. For example, I'm just going to say, well, I do have the AMD card, so I'm going to choose AMD. Basically this is just going to show you the best settings for your graphics card, and it's going to show you the best things to apply here. However, I would recommend, not I'm trying to do a plug here or self-promote, I would recommend you go watch my video if you do have an AMD graphics card, since that one goes into more depth and has slight alterations in the settings that are going to be a little bit better for you. So I highly recommend you go watch that if you've got an AMD graphics card. If you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, I don't give a shit. Right, so for this, we're going to be sorting out your power settings. However, I know you may think you've heard this a million times, but just in case you haven't done this, because for Intel users, you may have actually not done this, although you may think you have. But basically, you want to go into your pack. For AMD users, this is going to be quite simple. This won't apply for you. You want to go for the AMD's one, which will be, it will have Ryzen high performance power mode. That's what you want to do. However, if you don't see the ultimate performance one for Intel, to be honest, I don't know why you've got an Intel processor. Basically what you want to do is you want to copy this whole command, and you want to find your command prompt, and you want to run it as an administration. Thank you. Paste that in there like so. Press enter after you've done that. Then you want to locate your power settings, click to power options, and basically I'm not going to select this because I don't have an Intel processor, but for Intel processors you're going to want to have the ultimate performance one, and for AMD's you're going to want to have the one right here that I've already got selected, and that is going to give you the best performance that you can possibly get using the power plans. All of these other ones are a bunch of crap. Don't listen to them, they don't know what they're all about. And next we're going to be doing one of the most important things that you probably, I bet most of you don't actually do, or you haven't done everything that I'm about to say. It is updating your drivers, or actually installing your drivers if you haven't already installed your drivers, which I know some of you have. Don't lie, I know you haven't installed or updated your drivers. Right, so basically I'm going to show you how to do it for AMD graphics cards and processors and motherboards. However, it's pretty much the same steps on any like Intel website or NVIDIA, that's the one. Alright, so head over to AMD's website, and then you want to go to drivers and support. Basically, graphics cards are here, just choose whichever one it is you have. Then your processor is going to be here. And then you want to do your chipset, which is most likely going to be AM4. And then you want to choose your board, and for example I'll show you what you do. So after you've done that, you want to do submit, open the little Windows 1064-bit, and you want to download the top one right here, and you basically do that for all three of them that I just said there. And basically for your motherboard you will type in your motherboard's drivers. So for example, this is my motherboard right here, just put in drivers like so, and basically come down to BIOS, and this is it right here. Just install this bad boy. Once you've installed them all, basically you just open them and it will be straightforward. And then once you've done that, make sure you restart your PC and you'll all be good to go. Drivers should be all updated, all good to go, and I'll give you, well, depending on, it generally just depends, there's no sort of definite, but depending on how what it is, you may get a really big FPS increase. or you may find it there's not that much of a big FPS creep. It generally depends on when you last updated your drivers, what you've got, this, that, and the other, and whatever. Right, so for this last tip, we're going to go back into the folder. We're going to go to the optimizations, then we're going to go to the bottom one here, which is ISLC. Double click that. Well, actually no, it's probably better if you just drag it out here. You don't have to, but I'm going to, just so you know where it is. You want to run this as an administration, yes. If it doesn't pop up anywhere, like mine does, come down here and find it here, open it from there. Basically, what you want to do is you want to do stop, and you want to change the number here to 1240. And if you want, basically for this one is you're going to do half of your memory. So I'll leave up it for 8 gigs, 16 gigs, and 32 gigs because that is they're the main sort of standard ones you'll have. Basically, you want to put half of that. You'll know here, right here, basically you sort of just divide that number like so, and basically you'll be given this number. And for me, that's half of 16. And then you want to come over here and you want to make sure the number here is 0.50, and then you want to delete any other values like so. And then come down here, basically, if your PC is pretty good, then you want to put it for 500, and then for slower PCs, set it to 1000. And basically, that's all you need to do in here. You want to do start, and then you want to do purge standby list. Just click that, and you're all good to go. Make sure you leave this running at all times. You need this to be running at all times. That is why I recommend you leave it out here on your desktop, or just somewhere where you can easily access it, so that you always have it open. Otherwise, the effects that you are doing here, they will not matter whatsoever. It won't count. It has to be always open, and you'll know that if you see the little green panel right here. As it stands now, I'm in the middle of editing the video. However, I did forget to outro the video, and all I want to say is thank you so much for watching the video if you did watch to the end of it. And again, I just want to say thank you so much if you have already supported the channel, if you've subscribed, like, comment, anything like that. I appreciate it very much. And all I want to say now is subscribe right now, or I'm never ever allowing you to go above 60 FPS. Thank you everybody for watching.